Okay, up next with the eighth pick.
Atlanta Falcons.
With the eighth pick, we have the Atlanta Falcons. With this pick right here, I would have said prior to his situation, I would have said Randy Gregory. But right now, I'm going to go with Bud Dupree. Randy Gregory, to me, right now is the better pass rusher than Bud Dupree. Bud Dupree, out of Kentucky, I think he's a legit pass rushing threat. I think that the thing with him is that he didn't have like a consistent game where he had games where he had 3, 4, 5 sacks. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have games like that. Randy Gregory is more in the mode of Alden Smith kind of guy. Bud Dupree, you know, he's more of a, you know, your pass rusher that's just going to physically dominate you and overpower guys, so to speak. And also, you could look at Bud Dupree. You could look at some highlights on him, and you could see like he has a multiple. I would say he has a couple pass rushing moves. Whereas Randy Gregory is good with two things. He's good with his hands, which, you know, coming into the NFL, that's a very good asset to have. He's good with his hands, number one, and also he's really good with flattening out and beating tackles with speed. He has a very good takeoff in terms of his speed rush. Bud Dupree, I don't necessarily think he has that just yet. If you're an outside edge rusher coming into the NFL and you already have really good hand work, you know what I'm saying? I mean, no, his hands aren't, you know, the kind of hands of like DeMarcus Ware, J.J. Watt. Those guys are professionals. So therefore, they're going to be ahead of the game compared to these guys. But you can see with Randy Gregory that he uses his hands well. However, because of the weed situation, him, you know, smoking weed, got caught smoking weed 2 times in college. So that lets you know that this is a habit. You know, when you get invited to the combine that you're going to be tested, and yet you still continue to smoke and go to the combine and get busted for it. That's you have a habit, you know what I'm saying, and he needs help because, you know, if he get caught again, he's facing a 4 or 6 game suspension. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't think that at this state, because of that, I don't think that he's worth a top 10 pick. So for me, I'm gonna go with the safer pick, which is Bud Dupree, outside edge rusher, Kentucky.